Okay, we apologize for our technical difficulties. It appeared that we were live, but we're on a new video now, so we hope that everybody can find it. Okay, so let's reset things for people as we try to get back into the swing of things here. In this match so far, Brant Beck has pinned Ethan Smith. Declan Gard got a win 10-8 over Matt Heiser. And that makes the team score 9-0. We are now watching Trevor Curry. Curry is wrestling Colin Wyand.
And you might have not heard this name. This kid is no slouch. He's ranked number 19th in the state. He got the opening takedown against Curry, and Curry got the escape.
Okay, so Curry on his feet, wrestling with Wyand. Try to catch you up on what's happened over there for South Adams. It's a fall for Brian Roll, it looks like. Austin Abbott was in the lead there. Curry still trails 2-1. Connor Pratt was a winner over AJ Thompson at 190. And Brian Roll was a winner in 55 seconds. Luke Baumann was pinned in 3 minutes and 47 seconds by Matt Levitz. So South Adams trailed 18-0. They're now trailing 18-6. Curry begins the second period on bottom. Adams Central trails and the team scored 9-0. We thank you for joining us on the new YouTube video. It seems when we were kicked off of the internet that it did not end up carrying over. Curry still trying to find his escape. Now he gets it. That ties the score at 2-2. Where can Curry go?
He's got to get to his offense. There he goes, drops down on a single leg, backs out. It's going to be interesting because I just checked. You're going to have these next two weight classes, including this three, where it's going to be senior versus senior. So this is for a state title. They're both loaded at these weight classes. Which senior kind of shows up?
Phoenix Boxel with a takedown over there. Curry in on a shot. Now Wyand circles around. Period runs out on Boxel over there. We want to give a shout out to Margie Tebow, who's listening tonight. We hope Margie found her way over to the new video.
It's tied 2-2 going into the third here. Rochester's going to choose down.
Curry going to try for the ride. Cross face. Tries to slip a leg in. He gives up the escape. Minute 40 left. He trails 3-2. Come on, Trevor, find your attack. Adams Central looking for a win here. Shot by Curry. Sprawl by Wyand. They go out of bounds. Minute 15 left. What an environment here.
Yeah, if I'm Trevor here, I'm picking up the pace a little bit. I know they're both tired, but you know, it's 1 point. There's no stalls. You might be able to fall into a takedown. Maybe you get 2 stall calls. He's got to keep pushing forward, get to an angle, and get a takedown here. And just like that, the Rochester guy drops in on a single. Kind of got in the treetop position.
He sets Curry down on his hip and gets a takedown. That makes the score 5-2. Curry needs to find something quick here in the last 30 seconds. He stands up, turns, faces. He needs a takedown. Oh, he gets it. He gets a single leg, switches off to a double.
You got to either hit him for fleeing the mat.
And Tony's going to ask for fleeing the mat. Score is 5-3. Curry was in around the ankles. Wyand leapt out of bounds.
And I wouldn't be shocked if they actually call this a takedown because he had his hands on the mat and the guy.
No change. 13 seconds left. Trevor needs a takedown to tie it. Ties up, throw by. Curry comes back in. 6 seconds left. Wyand pushes Curry out of bounds. A big throw attempted by Curry. And Wyand, it doesn't matter whether it was a takedown or not. Rochester wins it at 190 pounds. They lead 12-0.
When faced with the difficult task of making arrangements for your loved one, many emotions and questions arise. What would they want me to do if they were here? Where is the money coming from? How much should I spend? Do they want burial or cremation? The staff at Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt Funeral Home can help you navigate these tough questions. Make your wishes known and allow us to make sure that your wishes are carried out. Call Ryan Hershey or Eric Zelt at 260-724-7167 to schedule an appointment today.
Okay, now we're to 2:15. It's Keegan Bloom trying to score the first victory for Adams Central here in the championship match for 1A. We're over to 106. Bloom on his hip. He gives up the opening takedown.
This is a tough match for Bloom, wrestling Alex Deming, who's state qualifier. Bloom hasn't had a whole lot of mat time and to come on. He looks like Bloom gets up and gets the reversal though. Ties it up 2-2.
Bloom and Deming. Deming spins around and gets a reversal and cuts Bloom loose. 40 seconds left.
Then you would think this is like a 106 match as much as they're hitting Granbys and rolling around.
On their feet, 20 seconds left. Give you an update over there on South Adams here real quick. Titus Loshi on the mat. First period ends with Deming in on a single leg. Four to 3 is the score. Deming leads. He chooses down to start the second period. Sometimes the things you talk about on Friday night happen on Saturday.
Yep.
So Bloom on the ride here, 15 seconds in. (18-12) is the lead for Prairie Heights. Deming gets his escape. South Adams back on track with falls by Brian Roll in the first period. Phoenix Boxell at the end of the second period. Still on their feet here, 5-3. Deming leads. Deming in on a single leg. He takes Bloom down. Reaches for the head. Now 7-3 the score. Spin around by Deming as he gets back behind on the hips. There's some bumping going on over at Jay County in the finals. If you're interested in that match, tune over to 92.7 FM. Sounds like a wild one. Another single leg by Deming. He takes Bloom down again. That's 4 takedowns for Deming. Loshi leads 4-2 there, heading into the third period. Bloom's got 7 seconds here left in the second period. Deming gets cautioned for the restart. Go to the third period.
Looks like Titus Loshi gets the fall there.
There we go. 4 minutes and 29 seconds. That's 3 straight falls, and quickly, like a good 1A match should be, 18-18 after 6. Another single leg by Deming. Boy, he's lethal on those. Bloom's got no defense. That's the 5th one. 11-5 now he leads.
I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep cutting. Bloom's got to get to his offense. He's a little bit on his heels. He knows the shot's coming.
Takes him down again. Bloom on his back. Getting near fall is Deming. Too near. Daniel Rupp is up at 113 over there. He's taking on James Kress. Deming on the ride. He leads 15-6. Is he going to go for the fall? Is he going to settle with a easy major? Things progressing pretty quickly over there in the consolation rounds. Rupp leads 2-0 after a minute at 113. Tell City with a 21-18 lead over Cowan. Terre Haute South 33-18 lead over Franklin. Floyd Central leading 35-29 against Columbus East. Columbus East needs the fall to tie it. And they are currently leading that match. So a bit of an upset there if that happens, as 3/2. Deming drops down to a single as Bloom tried to get an escape. It's going to end 15-6 in favor of Alex Deming.
And this match right here will be a big one. Two highly ranked heavyweights are going to go at it.
So Zach Worm, a little bit of an injury scare again on Tuesday. Just wonder how hesitant he is with that hamstring after the injury against New Haven. We'll find out here. Brady Beck, Zach Worm.
Now, did Brady Beck place last year at state?
That is a good question.
I know he was a qualifier, and he comes in right now.
Yes, he's placed the last 2 years at 220. Ranked number 2 in the state. Speaking of good heavyweights, Marshall Fishback is in the house. He's got a nice little trophy case over there honoring his accomplishments. Beck and Worm, not much action so far. 16-0 now. The team score. Rochester leads Adams Central. Worm and Beck feeling each other out. Rupp leads. No, Rupp gets thrown to his back. And pinned. 3 minutes and 23 seconds. Prairie Heights retakes the lead. Still no action here. Worm and Beck just touching each other. One hand on the shoulder, one hand on the head.
How much do you think Beck's given up in weight to Worm? I mean, there's a noticeable size difference.
Well, Beck, as we said, was a 220 last year, so he certainly didn't gain 60 pounds over the off season. Is that Dakota up over there?
Yep. Dakota sprung her up at 120 for South Adams. Gives up the first takedown.
Wrestling Reed Schaefer, a senior for the Panthers. Okay, we get to the second period now. Maybe we'll see some action. Beck won the toss. No, it was his choice, I should say. And he will choose down. Ooh, Sprunger cradled there. Immediately Beck stands up. 5 seconds, he's got the escape.
That was a good move by Worm. You don't want to give up two, so let's just cut him, get him up down. But then that backfires. Beck gets right in on a single leg and gets the takedown.
So Beck leads it now 3-0. Adams Central still without a win here in this championship match. Couldn't have started in a better place probably for the Zebras. Maybe Adams Central can pull what Tell City did to them last year as Adams Central built the big lead. Tell City came flying back. Sprunger stayed off his back. He trails 7-0 though. Beck is controlling Worm and trying to tilt him. He got 1 count, 2 count.
How many times have you seen that, a heavyweight hitting a tilt?
2 near fall. And that really changes the complexion of the match now. Beck still in control. Worm flat on the mat. Beck reaches across. Far elbow. He's going to try to run it around on Worm. Worm goes to his back. 20 seconds left for Worm to fight it off. There's the fall. 3 minutes and 43 seconds. Brant Beck. Is he pointing at you?
Was not pointing at me. I'm going to see if there's a Adams Central fan down here who's pointing at.
I'm sorry, I called him Brant. It's Brady Beck.
Yeah, I know better than to say anything to Brady or Zach Worm. They're about twice my size.
So now down to the little guys, 106 pounds, Miles Carr. As the Jets trail now 22-0. He's taking on Grant Holloway, and Holloway is in deep on a double. He sets Carr down, gets the opening takedown. 9-0 now over there. Sprunger trails. Carr trying to find wrist control, build up from his base. One minute into this first period. Tell City and Cowan in a good one over there. North Miami beating West Central. Sprunger goes with a reversal and he cuts the lead to 11-3. Carr still being ridden here after that quick opening takedown. Let's see, should be Carr's choice. Where are you going to go, Josh? You going to defer?
Oh, I think you probably defer. See if you can get some momentum if he chooses down. Then maybe that reflects your decision in the third period. Maybe you choose top if you can get a turn. It's going to be kind of tough here.
Carr ridden for 1 minute and 50 seconds here. No, it was not Carr's choice, so we don't have to worry about it. Holloway chooses neutral. Carr takes a shot, single leg, fought off by Holloway. Holloway now in front headlock position. Snaps down. Trying to bulldog Carr over. Takes him straight to his back, a little bit of a pancake there, switches off to a headlock. Carr in deep trouble now. Minute 35 left, Holloway. Carr trying to turn out of it. Nice job of fighting off his back there. 3 near fall. That makes the score 7-0. Holloway in the lead. A reversal by Sprunger. He still trails 13-5. Carr stacked up by Holloway. Double wings. He sits down on it. Carr tries not to get stacked up, but that hurts. Cranking on those shoulders. Still 45 seconds left. Holloway comes back. He's going to try to rip him over again.
He switches off to that half.
Sprunger defeated over there by Reed Schaefer. That one finishes 13-3. I think it was 13-5. Carr comes off his back again momentarily, but gives that arm up. 15 seconds left. 10-0 now, Holloway leads. And again, same move, 1 second left.
I think they're going to call off that pin, or at least I was watching the clock. The clock was out. Holloway's trying to run off the mat. The ref raises his hand, but time was out on that one.
Tony's going to argue it. I don't know why Petit was so quick to raise his hand. You got a Rochester guy wearing a Rochester shirt running the clock. I don't think you're going to get much help. And once again, what is the side official doing?
Yeah, he should have been.
His one job is to be yelling, time, 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 time. Well, that's how it ends. A 4-minute pin for Grant Holloway, and it's 28-0 here in the championship match. Josh, is this one over?
You got to get some momentum going. You're going to need a lot of pins. Now, the advantage is Rochester's not as strong in these. They're going to have Lane Horn coming up, but then after that, you know, Adams Central could pick up a lot of bonus points, but they're going to need to start here with, you know, bonus points and preferably a pin.
So Cale Beer gets the opening takedown against Reed Perry. Looking for 6 points here at 113 pounds. Will Patterson has the opening takedown over there at 126 against Boston Bass. And Beer's got his man turned. This could be the start of it. Is this the start? 45 seconds left. Beer flattens him out right there. It sure looked like he was pinned. And there it is, 1:22.
Do you need repairs done on your farm or grain handling equipment? Maybe you need steps or a railing made, livestock gates, or your wife's favorite chair worked on. Ironclad Metalworks is who you need. They specialize in agribusiness welding and fabricating and have the skills you need to get the job done correctly. From existing equipment repairs to new fabrications, no project is too big or too small. They can do it all. Do you have an idea but can't seem to bring it to life? Stop by and let them help make your ideas a reality. Ironclad Metalworks, located at 620 Burn Street in Bern, or call 525-0471.
Welcome back. We have a forfeit to Jackson Bingham at 120 pounds. That's an interesting one. So suddenly, 28-12 is the score. And where are we now?
We've got Dylan Ogg versus Lane Horn. And Lane was a state qualifier last year. I don't believe state placer. If Ogg can get a takedown, I would maybe even give him a slight advantage on his feet compared to Lane Horn, but Lane Horn is tough on top. No takedown given yet.
Horn trying to finish off Ogg here. Horn ranked number 8 in the state at 126 pounds.
No takedown given. Horn was kind of around Ogg behind him, but Ogg had his leg. Refs didn't see a takedown.
Patterson leads 4-2 over there. Shot by Horn In deep on Ogg, takes him down. A win here would put Rochester up 31-12. That's 19 points. There's 5 bouts to go. As we said, it was a great starting point for Rochester as they were able to build a big lead. Horn on the ride. First period ends. He leads 2-0. They start on their feet here in the second period. Patterson leads at 7-3. Ogg, Horn, hand fighting. Horn now in deep on a double leg. He finishes it, catches an arm. He's got Ogg on his back. Ogg is bridging. Referee right down there, and there's the fall. 2 minutes and 27 seconds. Rochester takes a 34-12 lead. So now we've got a change of lineup. They're looking at Shorjan, and they're going to change what they're doing. We'll see what that looks like. Trying to sort it all out here. Let's see who we get. Patterson leads 7-3. Once again, the score is 34-12. Devin Basham is who we're seeing here. Devin Basham is your man against Brayson at 132. They go out of bounds. Patterson's got 30 seconds left. He leads 7-3. He's currently being ridden by Boston Bass. South Adams trails 28-18. Front headlock by Shorjan. Fought off by Basham. Things have wrapped up over there on the far mat in the corner. Stalling called on Basham. Patterson finishes off the win, 7-3. South Adams draws closer at 28-21 now. Opening takedown now by Brayson. He's got a cradle locked up. Let's see if he can go backwards with it. Nope, he loses the hold. Got a leg in now. This is 6 or bust here for Adams Central, I would think.
Yes. Yeah, they're...
Crowd clearing out here as North Miami's done for the day. Shorjan on the ride. North Miami won 60-22 for 7th place. Basham stands up, 6 seconds left. Shorjan needs to return him to the mat. He tries to lift him up. Lifts him up again, dumps him down. 1 second left. That's how the first period will end. Over on mat 2, we've got Brendan Sprunger taking on Landon Reinhardt. Shorjan starting down here to start the second period. Sprunger gave up the opening takedown over there at 132 pounds. South Adams trying to claw their way back in to claim 5th place for a 2nd consecutive year. Shorjan on the edge of the mat.
Now, Dane, there's still a lot of matches left, a lot of points to be had. But if you're Tony, do you make a move or you ride it out?
Got 4 bouts left after this. You've got Mav next. You've got Xander Schwartz or Joey Everett, whoever he wants to go with. You've got Byerly and Smith. Does he have a backup where he could bump Dubois up?
Be a good question. Because Rochester's got a pretty decent wrestler at 144.
Shorjan gets to his feet. Return back to the mat. Tries to sit out and switch. Can't do so. Again, back to his feet. Another sit-out attempt. Now back to his feet. They go out of bounds. 2-0, Brayson leads. Halfway through this bout at 132. 5 bouts left, trailing by 22. That means you have to win all 5, is what that means. And you got to find
bonus points.
7 bonus points at least. That's more than 2 pins. It looked like Shorjan was going to be all over Basham here after the lineup change and an opening takedown by the AC freshman. But he's had a hard time finding an escape.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if Rochester chooses top in the 3rd.
Just to limit the damage.
Yeah, you start,
Start grinding out decision losses and the title is yours.
Yep.
Ten seconds left. Brayson gets to his feet, right in front of the bench. He turns, faces, but they go out of bounds. Reinhardt leads 2-1 over there against Sprunger.
First place match, current score, Adams Central 12, Rochester 34.
Shorjan turns, but there was only 2 seconds left.
Ooh, that's an interesting choice. Rochester chooses neutral, which takedown, at worst, you give up a takedown, it ties it up. Not sure if I like that call.
Shorjan working for wrist control, shoots in on a double leg, switches off to a single, picks it up, covers, but it's all happening out of bounds. Back underway, 1:40 left. What can Brayson do? Again, he shoots in, single leg.
It's a stall call.
Stall call comes. Back underway. 90 seconds left here. Brendan Sprunger in a 2-2 match in the 2nd period. Brayson trying to get a takedown so he can work towards a fall. Single leg by Basham. Shorjan counters. Works up.
Yeah, he might have a cradle locked up.
He's
here.
got a cradle locked up. Basham holding on to the leg. Finally, the takedown is scored. Shorjan trying to rake him over with that ride that he's got. 42 seconds left. If you could somehow find 3 points here, that would be huge. and get that extra team point. We talked about needing 7 extra points if you're going to win out here. 25 seconds left. Down to 20. Ten seconds left. 5-0 the score. And Brayson Shorten is going to score a win, but it's going to be by decision.
Miller Land Surveying is one of Northeast Indiana's premier full-service land surveying firms. From lot and boundary surveys to large topographical, commercial, and industrial surveys, Miller Land Surveying can help you with all of your surveying needs. With a seasoned staff, the latest technology, and a drive for perfection, rest assured your project will be done professionally and efficiently completed every time. MLS is proud to support today's broadcast and encourages everyone to get out and support local athletes.
Back underway here. Mav up now. See who his opponent is here. Adams Central once again needing 4 wins out of the last 4 and 7 bonus points. That's 2 pins and a major just to tie it up here. Still possible. Dubois with the opening takedown here. Let's see what he can do with that. There for a moment I thought he was going to get near fall. He's taking on Brantlin Brady. Brady is sophomore. Got to get 6 here or it's over. Well, at least bonus points here technically. Dubois going to try a tilt. He's getting near fall now, but I'm not sure you're going to pin him from there unless you can work up from there. A reversal over there by Reinhardt, and he pins Brendan Sprunger with 13 seconds left. That puts Prairie Heights up 34-21. Oh, Dubois got him there now. He's got him flat, 45 seconds left. Here comes the pin, and there it is. With 40 seconds remaining.
DDD Maintenance and Repair, owned and operated by Shane Reynolds, has your local professionals for heavy-duty truck and diesel engine repair. DDD Maintenance and Repair also offers full-service sand and glass blasting for your surface restoration projects. Whether it's getting your heavy-duty truck and diesel engine running like new or sandblasting your project to look like new, we have a blast renewing the past. Give Shane and the guys a call at 260-223-5442. That's DDD Maintenance and Repair.
Okay, we're back here now at 144 pounds. Looks like it's Xander Schwartz who's in, and he yields the opening takedown. Adams Central has to win here, or they're going to miss out on another 1A team state title. Schwartz trails 2-0. Wyatt Mann up over there for South Adams. It's Jordan Klump. Schwartz wrestling Kale Schatz, a freshman. A pair of freshmen here. Schatz in control here early on. He's got a half Nelson in. Looked like a full Nelson according to Coach Curry. Now Schwartz gets behind. Gets an escape. 45 seconds left in the first period. Xander Schwartz. Adams Central trails by 13. 3 decision wins would be 9 points. That means Adams Central needs 4 more bonus points to tie it up. Schwartz attacking on his feet. against Cale Schatz, a pair of freshmen here. Schatz, a pretty well-built freshman. He's in deep on a single leg. Schwartz trying to fight it off. Gets his hips back. Grabbing an ankle. Crossface. Schatz goes head hunting. Period runs out. Prairie Heights leads 34-21 in the battle for 5th place. Cascade is going to win 9th place over Faith Christian. Southmont is going to take 11th over Bluffton. Schwartz has got a cradle.
Yeah.
Schwartz has got a cradle. Keep that lock, settle it. That one shoulder is still up on Schwartz's shoulder. Minute 38 left. Schatz tries to go out of it. And he rolls out. Oh, and now Schwartz is caught. Schwartz gets turned. He's on his back. There's the fall. Rochester's going to win Team State in 1A. Boy, I tell you what, Xander Schwartz had the cradle locked up. He had his man on his back, but he was so tight in on that cradle that second set of shoulders just couldn't reach the mat. And as soon as he tried to bring his shoulder out from underneath it, he lost the hold, and boom, shots came around.
People can hear the fans cheering. Xander knew he needed bonus points. You know, I'm guessing he was going out there for the pin regardless. He didn't need it right away. He didn't have to rush the cradle, but kudos for him going out and trying to at least get a pin and close the gap a little bit.
So, 150 pounds now. Max Byerly gets taken down by Wyatt Davis. And it's going to be a runner-up finish for the Jets. Came oh so close. Davis now has Byerly on his back. He got near fall there.
In the 3rd place match.
No? Oh, okay. 5-0 is the score.
Congratulations.
And Byerly turned again. Davis trying to pin him with the legs there for a second, it looked like. 3 points for Davis makes it 8-0.
And some of these matches that Rochester's winning by pin are, 50-50 matches, but they are riding momentum. They just got off to such a hot start.
Byerly stuck there. Minute 24.
For the past 90 years, Smith Brothers has built a solid reputation by providing quality furniture that lasts for generations. They continue to employ the best construction techniques and components available in the industry and offer frame and fabric styles to satisfy every taste from transitional to traditional and all stops between. Sitting is believing. Test one of their recliners to see how quality engineering makes them stand out from other leading manufacturers. Smith Brothers of Bern. Feel the difference quality makes.
Back here at Rochester for the final bout of this championship match. Jarrett Smith wrestling at 157 pounds. He hits a big, oh my. How is he out of bounds there? I don't know what Tony's going to argue.
Curry's halfway out on the mat as they're continuing to wrestle.
No points scored here in this bout at 157. Jarrett Smith, last man up for the Jets. Eight to 2 is the score over there at 138. Wyatt Mann in the lead. 3 matches after that for South Adams to catch up. They'll need to win all 3.
Yeah, the next match will be pretty good in that duel with Hagewood from Prairie Heights being ranked number 3 and Colt number 4 or 5. That won't be worth the price of admission for that duel.
Finally, Jarrett Smith gets his takedown.
Got a cradle locked up too.
Finish it off in style here. Cowan was your 3rd place winner, beating Tell City 39-36. Smith's got that cradle locked up. Don't bring it over your body. He was thinking about it. 8 seconds left. So kudos to the Cowan Blackhawks. 39-36 winners for 3rd place. After last year's opening round loss and having to wrestle for 9th place. Certainly feels deserved. Of course, the South Adams fans probably wondering how Cowan could finish 3rd when South Adams beat them in the very first match of the year. But sometimes that's how it goes.
Well, and when South Adams wrestled Cowan, that was their first duel, I believe. And, you know, South Adams had a lot of momentum in that. Like I said, Cowan's got, you know, a handful of state qualifiers on the roster. They have, you know, 30 points out there against most 1A schools. But they did a good job today and outdid their seed.
So Smith with a 4-0 lead now against Ethan Amasquita. Team score 46-21. Adams Central trailing. Amasquita's hips over Smith. Smith, I'm not sure what he's trying to do here. He's trying to hold on for dear life is what he's trying to do. 50 seconds left in the 2nd period. There he gets in a little bit better position. Needs to get his hips back underneath him. His opponent's got a pretty good grip on that leg, and he bellies out finally. That makes the score 4-2. Bullenbacher has given up the opening takedown to Brody Hagewood over there. Wyatt Mann was your winner, 8-3 by decision. So 10 points separate South Adams and Prairie Heights. A win by Hagewood over Bullenbacher would clinch 5th place for Coach Brett Smith, who was on our broadcast last night. 2nd period ends here with Smith in the lead 6-2. Jarrett is going to start the 3rd period on top. Bullenbacher got his escape. They're on their feet now. So 2-1's the score there. Big bump by Belmont in the upper weights. Was countered by a big bump by Delta, and it paid off for the Eagles as they pick up the win with their JV wrestler at 106. They beat Henry Farrow at 120. Belmont trailing in the 2A. Stalling called on the Rochester wrestler. Whew. Floyd Central jumped out to a 21-0 lead on Terre Haute South. They must have changed their minds on 4A.
I know, they said they were going to wait, or they're going to wrestle it all at once, and I saw that they're waiting. They said it earlier that
well, we talked to Derek on the show on Monday, and he said that's what they were going to do. Hey,
It's
fine by
hard.
me. We'll watch it on the way home.
It's hard when there are 2 loaded teams at the top of 4A. Everyone wants to get home and watch them.
And it looks like every other match in the other 3 tournaments will be completed by then, so a fitting end to what has been an outstanding day. Smith still leads 6-2 here. 31 seconds left in the third period. Bollenbacher has been taken down in the first period, is about to get turned. Smith gets reversed. He still leads 6-4, I should say. First period ends. Bollenbacher gives up 3 near fall there, so trails 7-1. And 6-4, Jarrett Smith wins the bout, but the war is won by the Zebras, and they're going to claim a team state title in their home gym, and well deserved.
Yep. They wrestled tough. I mean, that team's really good. You could maybe wrestle it, 10 times, and maybe Rochester wins, 6 or 7. Just Adams Central didn't seem to pull through on some of the 50-50 matches, and the plus side is I don't have to see any of those guys at semi-state with Rochester being moved.
Being in a different spot now.
Yes.
We're going to play a commercial here. We'll be back with the end of the South.
At Bollenbacher & Associates, we strive to provide services that make our clients' lives easier and their businesses more profitable by providing bookkeeping, payroll, and payroll tax preparation services. Our team of knowledgeable professionals has the expertise to handle your bookkeeping and payroll requirements so you can focus on what you do best, running your business. This is Scott Bollenbacher of Bollenbacher & Associates of Portland, Indiana, reminding everyone of the importance of supporting our local businesses. Our community depends on it.
Welcome back here. We've got a blood time here, so we'll play another ad, and when we come back, we will have the end of the South Adams match.
Do you need repairs done on your farm or grain handling equipment? Maybe you need steps or a railing made, livestock gates, or your wife's favorite chair worked on. Ironclad Metalworks is who you need. They specialize in agribusiness welding and fabricating and have the skills you need to get the job done correctly. From existing equipment repairs to new fabrications, no project is too big or too small. They can do it all. Do you have an idea but can't seem to bring it to life? Stop by and let them help make your ideas a reality. Ironclad Metalworks, located at 620 Burn Street in Bern, or call 525-0471.
We all know winter has an effect on driving conditions. Make sure your vehicle is ready for it with good vehicle maintenance. Hi, I'm Matt Brown, manager of Best One of Monroe, reminding you to make sure that your tires have good tread and are properly inflated. We also recommend a coolant flush every 2 years or 30,000 miles. If your coolant does not work well, your car can be put at risk. Right now at Best One of Monroe, we're offering $20 off a flush service. Give us a call or visit us at bestoneofmonroe.com for details. Best One, selling tires, serving people.
No matter your age, health and life insurance can be confusing and overwhelming. This is Derek Bailey with Bixler Insurance. Whether you are currently on Medicare or will soon be qualifying for Medicare, we have the products and expertise to meet your needs. Under age 65 and looking for health coverage? Interested in protecting your family from an unexpected loss with a life insurance policy? We can discuss options to assure your peace of mind. Call Bixler Insurance today to schedule your free appointment.
Welcome back here to Rochester High School. We still have 3 bouts to go in our marathon broadcast today. Colt Bollenbacher is looking to come back to beat Brody Hagewood.
Brody Hagewood was a state qualifier last year. No slouch. Was also in our semi-state, so Colt needs to look to get some victories here. Can I get a takedown against this kid? Can I get in deep on a shot? Can I get an escape? Hagewood's done a good job through the first almost 2 periods.
53 seconds left in the second period. If you're listening to us, when you get done with this, flip it over to 92.7 FM for the end of the 2A team state. It is going down to the wire there. Belmont going to need one hero in these last 4 or 5 bouts that are left. Where can Colt find an opening?
He needs to pick up the tempo a little bit.
Big shot there on the single leg. Hegwood latches on. Colt tried to clear that leg and he couldn't. Oh, he's going to give him a point.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I think he reached for it and tried to get it out. Boy, I think that is harsh. We're going to get an injury timeout here. We'll be right back after this message.
9 miles from Monmouth and 9 miles from Fort Wayne, situated on 27 just south of 469, sits 9 Mile Restaurant, your home for great meals since 1837. Providing home-cooked meals to travelers between Decatur and Fort Wayne for over 180 years, 9 Mile has stood the test of time as an institution on the southern edge of Allen County. With seating on the family side, the bar side, and outdoors, there's always a reason to stop and have a meal. 9 Mile also has a full-service bar and a professional service that can cater your next event or party. The next time you're on your way to or from Fort Wayne, stop in. You've gone the distance. Welcome to 9 Mile.
Every child has the right to the financial support from both parents, regardless of whether the parents are married, live together, or live separately. Please call the Adams County Prosecutor's Office if you need help with establishing paternity, obtaining a child support order, or enforcing of a child support order. In some cases, failure to pay child support can result in criminal charges. The Adams County Prosecutor's Office will diligently and aggressively pursue the collection of support from those who try to avoid this responsibility. There is no cost to get the help of the Prosecutor's Office. If you need help, give the office a call today at 724-5362 or visit adamscountyprosecutor.com.
So an interesting development there. Once again, Bullenbacher was trailing 9-2, shot in a nice single leg, came up from behind, tried to get on the hips. Hegwood had his leg up, and it looked to me like Bullenbacher was grabbing the ankle to clear it, as you see the referee's caution. And instead it got whistled, and Bullenbacher got penalized for it. They called an injury time. And then the Prairie Heights wrestlers decided not to wrestle, and they gave Bullenbacher the victory.
Yeah, I didn't like the call that the refs made on the mat. Hegwood, I'm guessing, chose not to go on. I don't know how severe that injury was. He was not happy leaving the mat. That's a hard one to swallow when you're up, 5-6 points. Now his brother's up right here, and this is another tough guy for Prairie Heights.
So an interesting end to that one, and it keeps South Adams hopes alive for fifth. I thought with the point being called that if he was unable to continue, that it was going to be a victory for Hegwood.
Yeah, I'm not even sure the referees got that one right.
We saw it at Mishawaka on a headbutt. The young man was headbutted, couldn't continue, and they awarded a point, called the headbutt, and the trainer said he's not going to be able to continue, and they raised the other kid's hand.
Yeah.
My son, who is new to wrestling for the most part, he looked at me and said, "Dad, why don't you just headbutt everybody?" So I don't know what the ruling was there. We'll have to talk to Coach Smith. He was trying to keep his wrestler under control. So we're at 150 pounds.
And for both wrestlers, they don't have to see each other till semi-state. If they do, doesn't affect seeding from here on out. But nonetheless, it's a loss that Hegwood didn't want to take. And for Colt, he got a takedown against a high-quality opponent, so he got a victory. But then he got just a side victory that he can take down a state-level caliber guy.
So 2-0 the score here. Brock Hagewood leading Nathan Plattner. One more bout after this. South Adams needs to win them both. Hagewood gets away to start the second period to make the score 3-0.
And this Hagewood's fun to watch because he likes to throw. So it's going to be upper body. Hopefully Plattner can kind of feel it out, see if he can put his hips into it and not give it a fall and maybe catch him.
So Rochester, the first team to claim a state title. Delta moments away from clinching the 2A team state title. Terre Haute South has picked up 3 wins against Floyd Central to cut the score to 21-10. And it's all going to be over before the 4A final begins. And that should be a good one to follow. Brownsburg school internet was blocking Indiana Matt, causing some major issues for fans, I heard. Hagewood with the takedown there. He leads 5-0 now.
Well, when you're a top wrestling school, you know, in the country, you got a lot of guys there that are probably doing that in their free time at school, and they decided to block it.
What kind of world are we living in? Snyder and DeKalb wrestling for 11th place at 3A. Snyder with the lead there. Last year's 3A champ Mishawaka wrestling for 7th, trailing East Noble. Let's see what happened in this placement round matches at 4A. Here's an interesting one. Avon wins by forfeit over Warren Central for 7th place. Warren Central deciding not to compete in the final round. That's an interesting one. Cathedral and Center Grove wrestling. Let's see what happened with them. Oh, they're doing a full wrestle back. Hey, according to this, if you look at the bracket. So first round losers can wrestle all the way back to 3rd.
Oh, wow.
At 4A.
They might be there for a while.
So that's why they haven't started the championship match. Okay, that makes more sense. So Cathedral and Center Grove are wrestling right now. The winner will take on Mater Dei in a battle for 3rd and 4th, while the loser of Center Grove and Cathedral will drop down to wrestle Perry Meridian for 5th. With just an 8-team field, I know they felt like they had enough time to get those matches in. Excuse me. Center Grove easily defeating Cathedral, as one would expect. 58 seconds left here. It's going to take a big turnaround here for Plattner. He's getting turned right now. No, he gets back to his belly. Trails 7-0. A decision win here for Hagewood is going to put Prairie Heights up 37-30 with 1 bout to go and end it. Hagewood pulls Plattner back to the center of the mat on his butt. Rochester taking team pictures here in their home gym. 20 seconds left. Hagewood looking for an extra point to get to that major decision. And that's how this one's going to end, 7-0.
When it comes to your home, there are things the handyman in you wants to do, and then there's things that should be left to the experts. When it comes to seamless gutters, there's only one choice in our area, and that's SureFlow Seamless Gutters in Decatur. Tired of gutters that leak at every seam and every downspout? Call the guys at SureFlow. Putting on a new metal roof and want your gutters to do the job they're meant to do? Call SureFlow. Find them online at seamlessgutters.net or give them a call. SureFlow Gutters, 260-888-5062.
Okay, final bout of the tournament. Isaiah Meyer takes his man down. He's getting near fall. He wants to make this a quick one. He's taking on Riley Searbaugh from Prairie Heights. Searbaugh on his back, counting the ceiling tiles here in the zebra den. Meyer locks up a cradle. Slowly works him over, and there it is. A 26-second fall for Isaiah Meyer to end the day, and it ends 37-36 with a bit of an asterisk for the way that match ended at 144 pounds. But nonetheless, a great showing by Prairie Heights, who pushed everybody that they wrestled today. We are going to queue up a few more ads here, and when we come back, we'll have some analysis on how the day went. You're listening to High School Wrestling here on WZBD Radio YouTube.
Hey athletes, are you looking to take your game to the next level? Look no further than Indiana Physical Therapy. Our expert team of sports performance specialists and personalized training programs will have you running circles around the competition. Injured or hurt on the field? Come see us. Our team of physical therapists are dedicated to helping you get back up to speed. With over 19 locations across Indiana, we can get you better, faster. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Adams Sports Medicine provides certified athletic trainers at many high school athletic events. These trainers specialize in injury prevention. Dr. Robert Kinney is board certified in physical medicine and rehabilitation as well as sports medicine, while Dr. David Coates is board certified in orthopedic surgery. Both Adams Medical Group physicians will be there to provide non-surgical and surgical care. Visit adamshospital.org or call 1-833-724-DOCS to schedule an appointment.
Does your heating system need a good end-of-the-season tune-up from Masters Heating and Cooling? Now is the time to tune up your heating and cooling system. At Masters, we have technicians that can service most makes and models of furnaces and heat pumps at low-cost seasonal special pricing. Contact Masters Heating and Cooling at 1045 South 11th Street in Decatur. On the web at mastersheatcool.com to schedule your preventative maintenance checkup now.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance.
See Toby, Mark, Kyle, or Barb at Graber Insurance with offices on Highway 27 North in Bern and 623 West Monroe Street in Decatur.
For 71 years, the Kelly Automotive Group has serviced your automotive needs in Northeast Indiana and in Ohio. Kelly offers 14 brands of new vehicles and has over 500 used vehicles in stock. Kelly values your business and works hard for bank approval for all credit types. Visit drivekelly.com and stop at any friendly Kelly dealership. In Decatur, visit 1313 South 13th Street on U.S. Highways 27 and 33. Drive Kelly and drive with confidence.
Hi, this is Tina with Innovative Concepts Audio Video, your local premier technology provider. Do you need a new computer? A wide assortment of name brand PCs and laptops are offered in store. Custom systems can also be built to ensure it is perfect fit for you. Software solutions and repair services are available for your current running your smart devices. Is your Wi-Fi slow? Let us help you design, install, and configure a Wi-Fi system to meet your needs. Call or stop in today or see us on the web at icav.us. We bring technology to you.
Dave Nathan from the Z-Team here for the All-American gas stations in Monroe, Hoagland, Monroeville, Ossian, and throughout Z-Land, and it's happening again. The All-American stores not only give to countless charities, but they're also supporters of local high school athletics here on ZBD. The next time you need gas or a quick snack, stop in for a cold fountain pop, an energy drink, or a hot meal. From Monster energy drinks to Snickers bars, from smoothies to a hot meal on the go, it's all at your local All-American stores. Check out the All-American Stores official Facebook page for more details and sales. The All-American Stores. Hometown owners, hometown staff, your hometown team.
Welcome back here to Rochester High School. We have almost completed, a fun day of wrestling. They're still wrestling over in the auxiliary gym as Cascade and Faith Christian are battling for 9th place. That says a lot about the tenacity of those teams who lost their openers but are still battling in a pretty tough duel. 40-27, Cascade leads it. We are about to be joined over here by Clint Garn. We'll tell Clint, let's see if we can get our headset. Hey, Clint, come to the other side. Come to the other side, on this side. Here we go. Perfect. Pop that on there for you. And we're joined now in the interview loft by the head coach of the 1A state champion Rochester Zebras. Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you. Thank you much.
Certainly all the work that you've put into just this weekend probably feels a lot better right now, knowing that you've got that trophy to put in the trophy case.
Yeah, it makes it worthwhile, that's for sure.
So you guys really battled and got off to a great start against Adams Central here in our featured broadcast. And that was a perfect starting point for you guys. And my broadcast partner, Josh Gaskell here, mentioned that in some of those matches that you picked up pins, they were 50-50 matches going in and pretty close. And then all of a sudden you guys had just the right touch to turn those into falls.
Yeah, we thought, we were pretty sure there was a few weight classes that we would get our falls. But we kind of thought the same thing with Adams Central, that they'd have a few where they'd have their moment to get their pins as well. So, that duel, we on paper looked a lot tighter than probably what it ended up. Our guys battled hard. At 190, Colin Wien, coming up with a win against Curry, tough kid. That was huge. That was a huge, huge match, swing match for our team. I know that I'm sure they thought that Curry was going to win that one. And
well, the duel takes a lot different look if Heiser can pick up the win at 175 against Declan, and instead Declan wins 10-8.
Yep.
And then obviously YN beating Curry at 190, and then you guys went on a run, and Adams Central didn't score their first win until all the way at 113.
Right, yeah, it really changed our momentum, I felt like. And just, our guys were into it all day. I think it probably helps to have this at home. But our guys battled. The challenge the last couple weeks is, hey, let's not give up falls. Let's not give up bonus points. Fight until the end. And our kids did that today. We really challenged them, and they stepped up to the plate. And, we knew, talking about the duel, we knew at 2:15 that was going to be a tough match. And, we just needed to score a bonus point, and we did with Alex getting a major decision there. So, obviously, Brady at heavyweight, we thought he could get a fall, but you never know. Obviously, Adams Central kid's a tough, big kid. Didn't realize he was that big. I've never really actually seen him. So, but we also felt like, hey, if Brady can get on top, Brady's a hammer on top. So if we can get on top, we can get a fall there. And just a lot of adversity this week. We got, our 20-pounder didn't wrestle. He hurt his ankle at practice earlier in the week. And then Brady, a lot of people don't know this, but on Thursday in my class, warming up for weights, he turned his ankle pretty good. And we weren't sure he was going to be ready to go. So, big, that's our team captain. That's our senior, been wrestling for me since, goodness, 4 years old, 5 years old. And we just icing it, taped it up, and, look what he did for us today. So he led the way, and, 2 days ago we weren't sure he'd be able to he could barely walk on it. So that was huge for us, and he showed a lot of leadership there. And, you know, our kids having Grant back at 106 was a big, big deal. You know, we weren't at full strength when we wrestled. I'm going to bring it up just because everybody's talked about it. And,
I want to bring it up. I want to know, what did you – so, I mean, obviously you come out of that match, you drop it. You know that there's going to be implications for it.
Sure.
You know that it's going to make a difference in the way things go today. But how did you treat that loss when it comes to talking to your kids about it? How did you use it as motivation to come back and wrestle like you did today?
Well, I mean, just, you know, first of all, understand, you know, from our perspective, we weren't at full strength when we wrestled them, and we made some moves to, you know, try to give us a tight win, and they just didn't work out for us at that point in time. And, you know, we just kept using that as a motivation as far as, you know, one of the things we talked about a lot was, listen, if you want to win in your home gym, in front of your home crowd and all your family and friends in our small town, you're going to have to, you can't give up 6 falls. You just can't. And, or maybe it was 8, I can't even remember, but it was a lot. And, you know, we have got to stay off our back. We got to stop giving up bonus points. We got to fight and dig a little bit harder. And we talked a lot about doing it for the guy next to you instead of just doing it for yourself. You know, wrestling's the ultimate individual sport, but this is one of the few occasions where you get it. It's not really an individual sport when you're in this setting. I mean, you have to fight for the other guys. You know, we talked about the history of our program and all the guys who, you know, we've been close the last 2 years, and you know, all the guys that have come through over my 28 years here and that have never had this opportunity. And you're not just representing this team this year, but you're representing all those guys from, you know, 1999, 97, 98 to now. And, you know, it's bigger than just one individual. And it's time to start competing, you know, like we're competing for a program and a team and a family, and, you know, instead of competing just for yourself. And we talked a lot about that, and, you know, the kids really, they stepped up today. You know, I mean, I look at the 32-pounder from Adams Central. He's a tough kid. And, you know, DJ, you know, we didn't give up a fall. We didn't give up any bonus points. And those are huge. You know, two or 3 weeks ago, Adams Central would have pinned us in 6 or 7 weight classes, and this thing would have come down to the wire. So our kids just really stepped up. I feel like we're in a good spot going into our postseason. You know, it's 2 weeks, so we feel good about it. Feel good about these kids. They really stepped up to the plate this week.
Well, Coach, I hope that you and your AD consider taking that team picture that you just took 5 or 10 minutes ago and slapping it on the wall here in the gym, because it's just as big of an accomplishment as any of the other 5 that you have here. It's certainly well-deserved. You are the best 1A wrestling team in the state of Indiana, and I congratulate you.
I appreciate it. It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Thank you.
Thank you. And that was Coach Clint Gard from the Rochester Zebras, and he is going to take a long, long nap at some point this evening or tomorrow during the football. So, with that interview in mind, we are going to sign off. We thank everybody who joined us. We apologize for the technical difficulties that led us to skipping to a second YouTube video, but overall it was a great day. And we want to thank all of our sponsors who brought you this. Join us tomorrow for High School Wrestling Weekly, live from the Double Eagle at 7 o'clock.